Today, as we mark the 2 years of Ayushman Bharat PMJ, world's largest publicly funded health assurance scheme, it is time to reflect and assess the journey so far. It began around 2.5 years ago on 1st February 2018 with the announcement in the Union Budget by the then Finance Minister, late Shri Arun Jaitley ji, and the Cabinet approval in March 2018. In the next 6 months, the scheme design, the institutional structure, IT infrastructure and implementation ecosystem of PMJ was fleshed out. It was done in consultation with the states and UTs in the spirit of cooperative federalism. As he launched the scheme on 23rd September 2018 from Ranchi, the Honorable Prime Minister said that with PMJ, India takes a giant leap towards providing accessible and affordable healthcare to the common person. The scheme was rolled out in 26 states and UTs on that day.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया। हमारे इस सदियों पुराने संकल्प को इसी शताब्दी में हमें पूरा करना है और उसका आज एक बहुमूल्य आरंभ हो रहा है।
Since the launch of the scheme, PMJ has achieved several milestones, including 1 crore hospital admissions in May 2020. This was achieved in less than 20 months since the launch of the scheme. The numbers tell only one part of the story. Let us hear the other part from the beneficiaries.
मेरा नाम शब्बीर है, मैं खतौली में रहता हूँ। मैं मिठुलाल महल्ले में रहूँ, मजदूरी करता हूँ। उम्र मेरी 55 साल की है। दिल में परेशानी हुई थी, मुझे अटैक होया था। फिर उसके बाद में मैंने डॉक्टर को दिखाया, ये 4-5 लाख रुपए का खर्चा होगा, ये बताया। तो वहाँ मैं आगे परेशान दिमाग हो गया कि यहाँ तो इलाज नहीं होगा। फिर हम घर पाए, घर पर आके फिर वो आयुष्मान कार्ड देखा कि इससे कुछ लाभ होगा। ये हमने आयुष्मान कार्ड वालों से मालूम करा, फिर उन्होंने बताया कि इस पे इलाज फ्री हो जाएगा, वहाँ ले जाओ तुम। तो अगले दिन हम तुरंत वहाँ चले गए। 2-3 दिन के बाद वहाँ एडमिट रहे, फिर उसके बाद में ऑपरेशन हो गया। 7-8-10 दिन बाद छुट्टी हो गई थी वहाँ से। वो आयुष्मान कार्ड ये फ़ायदा होया कि फ्री में इलाज हो गया, नहीं तो हम परेशान रहते। फिर प्रधानमंत्री योजना को मैं बहुत लाभ मिला मुझे, ये मेरी ज़िंदगी बच गई, मैं इसे धन्यवाद देना चाहूँ।
The scheme was envisaged with 10.74 crore beneficiary families. However, currently it is providing free health cover to approximately 13.2 crore families due to addition of non-SECC families by implementing states and UTs. So far, 1.23 crore hospital admissions worth rupees 15,772 crores have been provided through a network of 23,311 hospitals across 32 states and UTs. The scheme has generated a savings of approximately rupees 30,000 crores to its beneficiaries. 1,25,454 hospital admissions have been authorized in non-patient states and UTs under portability of services. Kerala leads in the country with 6,549 hospital admissions per lakh beneficiary population, with approximately 8.1 bed available per 1,000 beneficiary population. Goa leads in the country. However, among the larger states, Karnataka and Jammu and Kashmir are the leaders. In the management of COVID-19 pandemic, NHA played a significant role by enabling free testing, free treatment for COVID-19 to AB PMJ beneficiaries, operating the National COVID-19 Helpline 1075 with 31 lakh calls answered, cleansing and verifying the COVID-19 patients' data shared by ICMR with 30 lakh calls dialed, assisting the Arogya Setu team by triaging and teleconsultation with 20 lakh calls. Let us now walk through the summary of last 1 year. Currently, 32 states and UTs are implementing the scheme. 21 states are doing so in trust mode. In the last 1 year, 4 states have migrated to trust mode. In the past year, several states, UTs, have implemented innovative approaches for effective implementation of the scheme. Jharkhand reached out to vulnerable beneficiary population for care during pandemic, and Kerala set up beneficiary kiosks. Separate registration counter and ward for PMJ beneficiaries in public hospitals in UP, while in Manipur, biometric fingerprinting is replaced with iris scanners in view of the pandemic. Many other innovative approaches were implemented by Madhya Pradesh, Haryana, Tripura, Bihar, Jammu and Kashmir, and other states and UTs. In recognition of its contribution to digital transformation of health service delivery through PMJ, NHA was awarded National Gold Award for E-Governance 2019-2020 for its IT system, which is a digital marvel in the healthcare sector. During the last year, there were several IT innovations in PMJ. Standard Treatment Workflows TMS 1.5, National and State Data Warehouses, along with development of IT platform for convergence for state schemes were implemented. PMJ health benefit packages were reviewed and rationalized based on a wide consultation with stakeholders. The rationalized health benefit packages, comprising 1,592 procedures, is being implemented in majority of the states and UTs. PMJ Quality Certification Program was launched and 163 hospitals, including 71 gold certifications, have been completed. Standard treatment guidelines were launched to make the treatment more evidence-based and outcome-driven. Ayushman Bharat Ki Chhaav, Shehar Ho Ya Gaon campaign was launched to spread awareness amongst migrants about free COVID-19 testing and treatment under ABPMJ. Tools and platforms were developed for stakeholders' capacity building. Regional and national workshops were held for taking stock of the progress and peer learning. Beneficiary empowerment is key to ensure quality service delivery. In this direction, several initiatives including 3-tier grievance redressal system, feedback over outbound call, and SMS-based intimation have been taken. PMJ is governed by a zero-tolerance approach to any kind of fraud and abuse. The transaction data generated is monitored on a real-time basis. A fraud analytics control and tracking system has been developed for AI and machine learning-based fraud prevention, detection, and mitigation. A total of 171 hospitals were de-empaneled. Total penalties worth approximately 13 crores were levied on the errant entities. Insurance agencies and TPAs are key stakeholders of the scheme. Stakeholders meetings are organized for bi-directional exchange of feedback. The Impact Portal monitors and evaluates the performance of insurers and TPAs. To achieve the larger goal of UHC, an insurance pilot for covering missing middle or non-poor population is launched. Transparency is key to the public administration and effective delivery of services. With this understanding, NHA has launched Public Dashboard and put relevant information in public domain. Building and promoting a research culture is important for NHA. Last year, 8 policy briefs, 8 working papers were published, and 18 other working papers, policy briefs and studies are ongoing. Data security and privacy is inbuilt in the culture of PMJ. NHA has followed a principle of defense in depth as part of its cyber security strategy. NHA has undergone the Stage 1 audit for ISO 27001-2013 certification program by STQC. For effective delivery of healthcare services in an economic and efficient way, efforts are being made to converge similar schemes run by such as ESIC, ECHS, CGHS, MHA, Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, Ministry of Labour and Employment, etc. NHA has partnered with 35 organizations, development agencies, industry bodies, research institutions and foundations to improve the accessibility, affordability and quality of care. Going forward, we look towards onboarding of non-implementing states, higher uptake of the scheme, larger participation by private sector providers, convergence of similar schemes, implementation of ICD-11 code, launch of PMJ IT 2.0 and several other initiatives. NHA is entrusted with rolling out of the National Digital Health Mission under the supervision of Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. The National Digital Health Mission (NDHM) aims to develop the necessary backbone to support the unified digital health infrastructure of the country. It will bridge the existing gap amongst different stakeholders of healthcare ecosystem through digital highways. NDHM is launched with an objective of citizen-centric digital health ecosystem. Out of 6 building blocks of NDHM, 3 are presently live, namely Health ID, DigiDoctor, Health Facility Registry. As we move ahead, the expectations from Arogya Manthan 2.0 include sharing of lessons learned, best practices and key innovations across states and deliberations on important topics for evidence-based policy making. We had done this effectively in Arogya Manthan 2019 and I look forward to your active participation in the next 4 days. Thank you.